Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3 with me, Get Daved. So, there's this starbase. I was thinking about trying to take it out. Let's go for it and see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh my goodness. The Altarians have good research. And they're not even at war with the Iconians. The Iconians are just meddling. Sure, let's talk trade. These all sound good. And they have more text than me again. Alright, let's see if we can do the long flip again. These guys are nice and weak. Well, you stay cool. I might come conquer you soon. Little meddlesome Meridian Corporation. And they were going after the person above them on the pecking order. That is despicable to me. Cultural influence? Don't want to get him much of those other things. You can have the distant gaze. And money? Yeah, sure. I'll fork out the remaining cash. Alright, next up. Only one ship, you say? We should really work on those trade ships. I don't want to give you diplomacy bonuses. What's nice and useless? And money to top it off. Ugh. Not thrilled with how I'm using money to close all those diplomatic gaps, but you guys like trade stuff? Seriously? They changed their mind partway through what was a good deal. I didn't like that one bit. I like all of those and I'll give you anything. Because someone's... oh, except optimized research. They don't need any help in that regard. Really? Alright, and we might as well see if the... Whoa. Am I first? I'm first! I can take out anyone. We don't have a very big treasury, though. More importantly, I'm first in a lot of the categories I care about. Most of the economic ones, except the bank balance right now. But that can be highly plastic. Soil engineering is something I've kind of wanted for a little bit here. And I'll take your money. Alright, because secretly I don't really care if they make a ton of trade vessels, because I can destroy them easily enough. Alright, got some freighter options. Alright. Yep. Alright, and that thing's got some pretty serious firepower that can contribute, so... Man, I don't even know if we'll be able to blast through this thing's defenses. Pirates, they will destroy my ship in very short amounts of time. But conveniently, we're in range of the Thule. Oh. Another pirate shipyard. Okay, this is actually going to be quite tumultuous. Okay, that's sort of as close and safe as I can get it. Mining ring. We got thulium, everybody. Also known as the good stuff. I've actually never had it before, but it seems exciting. Targeting systems seem useful. I also should probably focus on upgrading my starship or star bases in the near future. Fun! We can make a super scout. New Davdia. Right, I totally remember what you were about. Well, it's got a research basis. I feel like I should pick... Well, no. We'll focus on what we've already got going on. Alright, can we get some visitors? The embassy is not quite what I had in mind. Yeah, maybe a trade post. This also probably is not going to be the trade capital, although really I should just pick somewhere at this point. Tell you what, let's take a look. Kotov is number 2 already. Alright, let's also see if we can get some of that shipyard's shenanigans taken care of. Edit sponsors. I mean, Terra 3 just has to get done. And they're super long distance, so they're not going to be unusually productive. Oh yeah, Kotov is great, but Y Caliber is just kind of out in the boonies. Okay. We have a little bit of damage. Probably going to lose a Mr. Darcy Mark 1. Interesting. Slashes is actually a pretty good candidate here. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind. This might be a good choice for our research capital. Who knows? Another constructor. Can't upgrade a shipyard? I thought I could. Well, I'll tell you what. I am concerned about upgrading my star bases, so we're going to focus way on this one off on the frontier and the one securing an important and rare resource first. I have a bad feeling about this. Do we get like a probability of success? Sure. It's going to do so much damage when it hits. Can we even damage them? Yes. Okay, that's encouraging. I wasn't sure if any damage would get through because the 10s are pretty high. It looks like we're destroying the defensive modules on it, which is nice. It's alright, we knew we were going to lose the Mr. Darcy. Alright. It was bad news, though. The galaxy's better off without them. Delta V also... It's supposed to be a fast ship. It's only really fast in combat. We'll see what we can do for future versions of that line. Still looking for a potential research capital. Alright, I think it's going to be Kotov. Bonus to research. Okay, we're going right there. And can we do anything else to boost up our research? Like maybe we have to surrender some antimatter or something. Or thulium! Okay, I think I've got our plan figured out. The question is, do we make that the capital? I think so. Bulldoze it as a laboratory. And instead we're going to throw in... Yeah, that'll be the tech capital right there, I think. Which is very expensive, so we're going to save it for just a little bit longer. The data archive first. And then that one will be the tech capital. And the adaptive farms, I almost don't care about. I'm only getting them because this could be a good planet to start launching people from. Alright. Yeah, they got a little beat up. Well, heck, we lost a ship. Send them back for repairs, and then maybe we have to look at taking out that pirate base, who knows. Still, I'm feeling pretty good. We've had some good combat performance. The Empire is nice and large and strong. Your homeworld's a raptor. Yeah, the magnitude of your might is questionable. Oh! A threat from the Kryn. We're on a war frenzy. Oh, you best be careful. I would love to rumble with you. And not in the good way. All right, see if we can get a ship or a freighting line set up. Okay. So we've got impending war. Oh, there's a Class 8. With plus 50% research. I think I'm going to go with what I've got already, but that is pretty tempting. If we could get that thulium, we could have a really good second research world. Of course, I have to conquer it first. Rubicon. Pretty cool name. Oh, and it's just outside my range. We're going to need a constructor. Yeah, invading with my current fleet setup is not going to be feasible, but that's okay. Cancel. I think we're going to be back at war before you know it. Alright. We need a Mr. Darcy Mark III. Ugh. Use design. Just a little Stingray of Doom look. And yet again, I'm putting the cart before the horse. Okay, it looks like they're primarily laser-based as well. With their weapons and their defenses. Ah, missiles. Messing it all up. So we need defense against everything. What can you do for me, Darcy? Boy, these things are huge, but that's okay. Gets us a good amount of firepower. We could actually put two on the same ship, which is a little tempting. Okay, if we can only defend ourselves against two, because I'm unwilling to go further than that. Like, I still want this thing to have some firepower on it. And propulsion we don't have room for anymore. Curses. I do kind of see the need for faster ships, unfortunately, especially if we're fighting someone as far away as the Kryn. Well, we're going to have to give up some firepower then. Whoops. All right. That's like, it's using up so much space on the ship. Doesn't really give us any advantage aside from mobility on the main map, but I mean, I don't really like the alternatives, so here we are. It's alright, it's still a fairly flexible ship. And it's the most useful multi-purpose one we've got. Okay. We're gonna need two of them. Thank you. Gonna just redirect things a little bit more towards the fisticuffs right now. We'll keep it where it is. We don't need wealth. Yeah, we might have to leave. Might have to leave the Delta V's behind. Let's see, we'll go back to the designer real quick and see if we can even improve it a little bit. Get an ion drive on there instead. Alright, what have we got? Shields and a ton of firepower. Don't need deflectors anymore. We've got shield generators, which are even stronger. 4 space left. That's not enough for anything. Mass 5. Well, this is interesting. If we were willing to spend something on here, we could make a pretty tough ship, but also, now that I think about it, they had shields on a lot of their ships as well. I'm actually going to cancel this redesign. We might have to take a look at researching something else. Because we don't even have Stinger missiles. We might have to cross that that bridge, I'm afraid. How long can it wait is the question. And what was I researching before? There we go. That'll be useful for war purposes as well, so I'm not going to freak out about that. Trade ship. You are alive because I permit it. It's tempting to try messing with all of their war objectives, but or trade objectives, but that's not very sportsmanlike, and I wouldn't want to do that. Okay. Oh, White Caliber's got nothing to do. Little research colony. I think they could use a little bit more manufacturing. Alright, they might get a good manufacturing core. They might need it. We'll just leave it at that. As long... Actually, having it as the trade capital... That could be a legitimate option. It's got tourism bonuses. Yeah, change of plans, actually. Cancel that. And that. You're going to be the trade capital. It's got tourism income bonuses. I think this will be good. And we're going to need that mega factory relocated somewhere. Alright, we'll get it going like that. That should be good. And I'm going to end this episode here. In the next one, hopefully not war with the Korean quite yet, but I have a bad feeling about it. I'll see you in the next episode.